Impact maximization by Hebbian Learning is an approach for AGI and ASI. The approach possesses three main points. Making an impact is the objective function of all life forms, and so the objective function of AGI is to maximize the impact. Living things have more impact potential than non-living things, and highly intelligent beings having more potential for impact. Anything we do is a kind of impact, whether it's self-preservation, procreation, meme propagation, DDAO, and other derived objectives. And so maximizing impact is what an AGI system should do. Second point, impact maximization can happen this way. If an agent relaxes suspend output action while perceiving something impactful and action when it perceives a lack of impact, novelty, interesting things, so as to bring about a change in the environment, it will be more efficient in maximizing impact compared to a dumb agent acting randomly. Also, impact is a very subjective concept. What is impact for one may not be for someone else. What is impactful today for you may not be so tomorrow. Hence, we cannot have a solid mathematical framework for impact based on a measure of activity or entropy or anything else. Hebbian rule automatically result in impact maximizing behavior as when presented with the same input again and again, usually associated with lack of activity or impact. The same pathway gets excited, leading to a quicker flow of activation to the output region, whereas hence something new is perceived activation travels through a newer pathway and hence takes longer to go to the output, therefore temporarily suspending output action. So conversely, it is not an impactful input that makes the system relax, but what makes the system relax is what is considered impactful for the system in that moment, and vice versa. Third point, the emergence of various modules and useful and complex intelligent information processing and behavior in a large neural network using just a variation of Hebbian rule for synaptic weight updation in addition with formulas rules for learning rate, threshold activation loss, neurogenesis, and depth updation. People talk about evolution and forming of reason taking millions of years, and so we would need the same time frame for this approach, but that's wrong on two accounts. One, we cannot start with 30 million neurons and 150 trillion synapses on day one, which didn't happen in nature, and on day one it is an impact maximizing system with just Hebbian rule. The formation of different region via evolution is not an accidental change that got permanent. The reason were shaped by the biological rules such as Hebbian and other homeostatic factor. So no random accident components here that requires to form the different region in brain just based on what is exposed to the brain. Reason can form so many different association, representation, and other desired qualities such as remembering, abstraction. It is as demonstrated here.